exclusive news for Steelers fans. Kenny Pickett, the quarterback who generated high expectations when selected by Pittsburgh in the 2022 NFL Draft, has made a surprising move to the Philadelphia Eagles. His arrival at the Steelers was seen as the answer following the retirement of the legend Ben Roethlisberger at the end of the 2021 season. But his performance in his first 2 seasons did not fully meet the high expectations. From his standout college career at the University of Pittsburgh, where he was a prominent figure, Pickett came to the Steelers burdened with being Roethlisberger's successor. In his rookie year, he showed flashes of his talent by throwing for 2,404 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions, though his performance was inconsistent. The hope was that Pickett would quickly evolve to lead Pittsburgh's offense, but his second season did not show the expected progress. In 12 games, he accumulated 2,070 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions, failing to establish himself as the undisputed leader of the team. The Steelers' decision to negotiate his move to the Eagles marks a turning point in Pickett's young career. Despite the swift parting from Pittsburgh, the quarterback has embraced the opportunity to start a new chapter in Philadelphia. In a recent interview with Ben Isfin of the Philadelphia Inquirer, Pickett shared his perspective on the change and his readiness to face new challenges. "Change is a great thing," said Pickett. "I was in Pittsburgh for 7 years, and now I'm in Philadelphia. I think a lot of people have a negative view of change, but it really is all about perspective. If you keep a positive mindset, everything will work out." Pickett also reflected on the pressure and expectations he faced as a first-round quarterback. He acknowledged that NFL teams don't always have the patience to allow players to develop gradually, especially when they are first-round draft picks. Despite the criticism and doubts, Pickett is determined to prove himself with the Eagles and express gratitude for the support of his inner circle in this new chapter of his career. "Most people in the media and among the fans are skeptical," Pickett commented. "But the coaches, family members, if you shift your mindset and try to show them that they're right to believe in you, you'll be in a better place." This move marks a fresh start for Kenny Pickett, who will seek to make a significant impact with the Philadelphia Eagles while leaving behind his stint with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Stay tuned for more details and exclusive news on the latest movements in the NFL.
Mike Tomlin signs a 3-year extension through 2027. Now there's reports coming out that he was thinking about maybe getting into TV, maybe going elsewhere, which is why this deal probably had to get done. Congrats to you guys getting a little more consistency. 55 years, 3 coaches.
It's pretty
Absurd. Pittsburgh Steelers. Chuck Noll, he had 12 playoff appearances during his era, 4 Super Bowl titles, 4 AFC championships. Bill Carr, he had 10 playoff appearances, a Super Bowl title, and 6 AFC championships. Mike Tomlin, 11 playoff appearances, 1 Super Bowl, 3 AFC championship appearances with 17 consecutive non-losing seasons, which we all know is a very difficult thing to do in the NFL. Now, is he going to win a playoff game? Is he going to win a Super Bowl? That is what the question is over the next 3 years through 2027. What are your expectations? And how does Mike Tomlin get through this with everybody saying, yeah, that was a good move to extend him another 3 years?
Yeah, the locals, it was split yesterday on whether they were happy or not with the extension because of, no playoff wins since 2017, which is alarming, and it got really, really loud for Mike last year, Coach Tomlin last year during, the whole Mac Canada stuff, and are we even trying? Is the Steelers' way done? Is it dead? There has been a bit of a rejuvenation, I would say, this offseason with the signing of the quarterbacks, with the changing of the offensive coordinator and all that, everything that they've added. That there is a bit of a, just like every offseason, and the draft. There's a lot of positivity going into this season, but if the results are the same, it's going to get loud again. And I don't know if it getting loud last year contributed to the speculation on whether he was going to walk away or go to a different team or go to TV or what it was. I love Coach T. He's been my coach, him and Bill, obviously, Mr. Carr. But I like the extension.
How do you feel about these photos right here?
It's wild.
Isn't it crazy? They say some things about how people age. I'm not gonna say it.
No,
Nope.
right. Nope.
But cameras, we're talking cameras age
Yep.
wonderfully.
Sure.
Look at the technology.
Say
It's
the
so
guy,
good.
a guy on the left aged more.
That guy on the left looks like he maybe aged somehow 40 years. And Tomlin somehow got younger there after shaving the head and does the entire. I liked it at the beginning. We're shirt tie. Okay, we're going to lock this thing up. We're a young head coach.
Yep.
Nobody really knew how the hell he got the gig in Pittsburgh whenever he was signed from the Minnesota Vikings defensive secondary,
Yes.
I think, whenever he got the head coaching job. And in Pittsburgh, obviously that's a massive chair. There had only been 2 coaches in the last, 40 years before that. So who's the next head coach? Who's it going to be? And then Mike Tomlin gets hired. And a lot of people in Pittsburgh go, who? We signed some. Pittsburgh Steelers used to be a real organization. Pittsburgh Steelers used to want to actually win. Now we're signing guys to be our head coach that ain't nobody ever heard of. He's in their shirt and tie, and all he's done is take Pittsburgh by storm. Obviously, he and Ben Roethlisberger had an incredible run. The post-Roethlisberger era has certainly been a questionable one, but will Mike Tomlin be able to lead this squad with 2 quarterbacks, brand new to the city, back into the playoffs, back into a title contendership? We shall see. That's what he'll be judged on. Stephen A. Smith, who is a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, said that he thinks it's the right move, but he doesn't think they win a Super Bowl.
Not a chance.
So in Pittsburgh, they say, then that's not the right move because that's literally all people in Pittsburgh think about is winning Super Bowls. Not easy right now in the AFC, though.
No,
So what are realistic expectations, you think, for Tomlin over the next few years with 2 quarterbacks that just got brought into the building who both kind of have their own shit to them?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, Tom?
I kind of agree that it is the right move. Keep it and doing an extension with Coach Tomlin because I love Coach Tomlin. I think he is the right coach. Super Bowl is always the want, always the expectation. But when you just brought in Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, who I don't know if they're Super Bowl winning quarterbacks.
Whoa! Russell's already won one.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Is Mike Tomlin a Super Bowl winning coach? Yes. Does he have Super Bowl winning quarterbacks? I don't know. Yet Russ won those Super Bowls a long time ago.
When Mike won his Super Bowl.
Long time ago as well.
Okay.
Longer.
Okay, so we got more belief in.
Yeah, but coaches age like a fine wine, okay?
You see Russell Wilson? He's burying 3s. You see him in a uniform?
Oh, yeah. New
so
haircut.
clean.
He looks so good. He looks so good.
You're
He
right.
does.
With Team 3, he may be or aging just like a quarterback.
Who? Russ?
Yeah.
Dude.
He looks younger than ever.
Yeah.
That was the most Pittsburgh
shaved
looking.
his head, too.
That was the most Pittsburgh looking Steeler quarterback I have ever seen in my entire life. I believe we're trying to find the photo right now. Russell Wilson is cheesing ear
my
to
God.
ear. You're talking about a guy that's getting paid a king's ransom from another team,
Yes.
coming into Pittsburgh, getting paid absolutely nothing, and being a hero around town. This is Russell Wilson revenge season.
Sure.
This is Russell Wilson's time to go. And if he sucks, he's look how
Boom.
I mean, look at
Look
that.
at that guy.
It's Pittsburgh. I see that.
You
That's
can just
Pittsburgh.
hear the song. Here we go. Steelers.
Here we go. Russell's going to the Super Bowl. Here we go. He's smiling big in the time.
Here we go.
He's Russell Wilson. He's throwing it around.
Here we
A
go.
little corny, but who cares? Because if he wins, Pittsburgh's everywhere.
Here we go.
And then if he sucks, he's going to get cooked, ruined by Pittsburgh shit talkers,
Yeah.
which are a bit savage bunch. And then Justin Fields comes in. And wait a minute, there was high hopes for Justin Fields too. Is he going to be the one who's going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers and Mike Tomlin to the next level over the next 3 years? We shall see. It's a beautiful time.
I actually hope Russ succeeds because if he doesn't, Justin Fields comes in and say he plays moderately well, okay? You're going to have to pay Justin Fields off of one.
Oh, let's not worry about success.
one
plenty of
season.
money.
No.
And I don't want to pay a quarterback like, I don't know, Daniel Jones off of one season. And then you are screwed for the next 4.
Justin Fields asked the Bears to go to Pittsburgh.
He did,
He wants
because
to
he's
take
smart.
care of it. That's obviously big news. We'll talk to